through these doors is presented by Gate City Bank.
What can be done today to create a better way of life? We can end hunger, homelessness, and violence. Acts of kindness, compassion, and teamwork bring us together and keep our community safe. Every day at Gate City Bank, we're building a better tomorrow and a better way of life.
North Dakota was scheduled to take on Nebraska Omaha last weekend to open the second half of NCHC play. However, COVID-19 had other plans.
Yeah, I think it was a situation where, kind of one by one, our group wasn't feeling themselves a little bit, and we had a couple of good practices on Monday and Tuesday, and by Wednesday, after a few guys getting tested and getting a feyou positive cases, we had to look in our group and see if we had enough bodies to play a game, and we couldn't check those boxes to move on. And you know what? Not feeling bad. There's other teams around the country and within our league that had to postpone games as well. It's just something we're going through as a group and what's going through the area right now.
Yeah, it's definitely disappointing that things fall through for COVID reasons. Obviously, everybody's sick of that and everybody's frustrated with that, but you kind of do your best to just take it on the chin and do your best to stay in shape and keep working and get ready for the next one.
Yeah, I mean, we live in a world now where there's a lot of uncertainty and with everything that's going on, but saying that, I think for us, it's just a matter of staying ready and knowing that there's going to be ups and downs, and you might have an off weekend here and there.
We were looking forward to it and building up to playing Omaha there last week, but I think they did a great job, and I'm really happy we got the games rescheduled. Found a weekend for those, so I'm really happy that we're not missing any games.
Our guys are focused, and I think they're open-minded, they're flexible, they're patient. So it's a situation where we're going forward now. We have 14 games in 7 weeks with no off weekends now, and we're going to be going here, and our guys are excited about the future.
With the unexpected break, players and coaches adjusted to make the most of their open weekend.
Well, I think it's a chance to regroup and get things in, work on some things. And when we didn't have the numbers available, we didn't take a day off. The guys that were healthy enough to practice, we got out there and we enhanced their game individually and tried to work on some things in small group scenarios. And now we got everybody together, and it gives us a situation of getting extra days under our belt to get ready for this sprint.
Yeah, no, not much. Honestly, we were just bearing down on our school. We spent a lot of time here, and I know those guys were itching to come here, and obviously, unfortunately, they weren't able to.
Yeah, personally, I was using YouTube. I was doing YouTube yoga stuff and core, whatever exercises I could find, and some band work. But get creative and do your best to get a sweat in.
No, don't. I don't even own a console, but yeah, all you hear in our household is people screaming at each other from upstairs and downstairs. It's pretty hilarious, actually.
No, I do not own Xbox or PlayStation, but our house loves to play Catan, so we really get into some serious Catan games. There might be a few encounters where we get a little maybe aggressive with each other at times, but no, it's a lot of fun. We play a lot of Catan.
Who usually wins?
I hate to say it, but Hainer. He somehow pulls it out every time. Lingers in the last place and then jumps out of nowhere to win it.
Actually, I was fortunate enough that the guys that weren't in quarantine were bringing me meals. So the cooking is gonna have to wait till the spring, I guess.
Yeah, some people needed some to-go boxes from the rink here, so definitely loaded up a few of those and walking out like a pizza man, carrying the boxes around, delivering them out to people.
I think I'd usually package up 4 or 5 boxes every day. I would just run them home, drop them off, and head to my room. That's kind of my route.
So a lot of hanging out, a lot of catching up on our favorite TV shows, watching football over the weekend, just kind of resting, relaxing, trying to get your mind away from hockey, take advantage of a break.
Yeah, it was just kind of nice to be able to relax, just hang out at my house and watch some Yellowstone. Big into that show, so. But yeah, no, it was nice, relaxing, kind of just let the body rebuild itself. But looking forward to get going this weekend again.
This weekend, UND travels to Kalamazoo to take on a big, heavy veteran squad in Western Michigan.
Well, I think the experience of their group, they were one of the teams that retained a lot of their fourth-year players, their seniors, to come back a fifth year due to the COVID rule, and they're having some success because of that. They've gotten some good goaltending, and their defense is playing very well too. So, having depth in their group is something that they have this year, and obviously we do too.
Yeah, I mean, they're super talented. They're an older team, experienced. Returned a lot of guys. They play hard. They play really fast. You got to be ready, and that building is super hostile. And if you start slow, they'll jump on you quick, and they'll have a couple goals before that first TV timeout. So you got to come in ready to fight, and it'll be a good weekend.
It's huge. Obviously, our conference, the parity in it is pretty unbelievable. So, you go to war every night, and it's going to be a war in Western. Obviously, NCHC points are huge. So, we're looking up for the challenge, and we're really excited to get to Western.
It gets loud. Their fans they have a good fan base, and they pack that place pretty good every single night, and it just kind of feels like they're on top of you, and it's a fun atmosphere to play in. Those are the fun games when the fans are into it, and you come into a rink, and your goal is to kind of silence them, and it's fun to go to rinks like that.
My first ever college game was actually at Lawson, way back in 2018, 2017. So they're infamous, whoever's wearing number 4 chant. My first game, I thought they were saying forward. So I thought I was getting it for no reason because it was my first game. I was like, what did I do to deserve this? But I quickly learned that it was number 4.
I heard it's a fun place to play for them. I heard it's a pretty tough place to play for us. I think that was my brother's least favorite rink to go into. I think it has its name for a reason, but I think we're looking forward to it. It'll be a cool place for us to play in. Pretty fun environment, I think.
Oh, it's critical. It's a big deal, and they'll be rested and they'll be amped up, ready to play because they haven't played in a while. But there again, they haven't played against competition. I'm sure they're doing kind of simulated scrimmages and different things like that to try to get those reps in as far as game-like situations. But at the end of the day, it isn't a game, and I think we have to try to take advantage of that right away. First period on Friday night in Western.
Like I said, we're really excited to go out and play against an NCHC team with this, obviously last weekend kind of being canceled and having that disappointment. It brings a lot more excitement to this weekend just to be able to get back at it, and super excited to go on the road again with the guys and play Western.